Hello, my loves. Thank you for joining in to Guided Leap of Faith. Um, we are gonna do a reading today based on the Wisdom Golden Path. So we'll work with that today to see where the topic is going to be, because I'm not really sure right now what the topic is going to be. However, I do want to take a second to just kind of talk about the energy that I was in early this morning. So I was awakened abruptly at 12:35, for sure. Um, and the reason I notice is because I do pay attention. A lot of times I'm always drawn to times. And I really feel like my spirit team, my angels, divine, speak to me with times a lot of, and birds as well. I'm drawn to birds and time. They're very significant, and butterflies to me. So I was, tapping it like, well, what is my energy at this time? And really what I was feeling is like with the numbers, if we take 1235, it's 1, 2, 3, 5, and there's no 4. It's missing the 4, which is stability and the Empress. And so what I feel is at this point in time where you are collective is that you are manifesting, you're in your power, okay, and you are recognized with with the one, with the being the magician, and the two being the high priestess. You're listening to your intuition, and you're using your inner wisdom, and you're in your Empress zone at this time, and you are definitely moving towards being spiritually guided towards change, whether that's in career, whether that's in love, whether that's in your transformation, changing yourself. But what was missing is the Emperor, the number 4, okay? So I feel like you and the person that you left behind were here to do a mission together, and you walked away from this Emperor. And because they didn't do the healing work and you did, you basically said, I'm gone. They wanted to go stay in their south node and not come to the north node, and you elevated to your north node, okay? So you're on a higher level than them right now, spiritually right now. And so you are going to complete this mission on your own, okay? So that's where, and you're being spiritually guided, and you're following your intuition, and you're doing the work, and you are going to be blessed with a lot of abundance because you have done the inner work, you have done the inner healing, you have changed, you have transformed, and you have been elevated. So your gifts are being multiplied by 10 at this time, okay? And with that, just continue to meditate, continue to pray, to focus, to take time out, to give thanks, to the divine for everything. Always be grateful, walk in gratitude. And as you receive your abundance, I want to say this, because you're probably noticing that increase in your money and just different things around you, new opportunities and stuff. Remember to remain humble. Positive, humble, don't get a big ego, don't be full of pride, don't do anything like that, because as quick as it comes, it's as quick as it can leave. So, and you are in your Empress at this point, so you're definitely a divine being. You're in your zone. So just remember to be positive, and don't, you're north now, so remember that, okay? Okay, so let's get into our reading. Before we do that, let's just call on the divine. I call on the divine, my spirit team, God, that you give me the wisdom, the knowledge, increase the intuition to make sure that I'm reading these cards and giving the message to the person that needs to receive the message. Whoever needs to receive the message, I ask that you guide them towards my channel so they can receive what you have for them to hear. My spirit team, I'm calling you to come down to be ready for the reading. Bless me as I do this reading. Michael Archangel, protect me as I do this reading from any negative energy or anyone that wishes to throw any negative activity towards my way. Okay? Alright, so again, we're going to go with the wisdom cards to kind of see what needs to come out for today. And see if 1235, if what I had to say has anything to do with the energy for today. And sometimes it does. Sometimes, the message is given to me that way to bring up So, let's see. Hope everybody's doing well today. Okay, spirits. What do we have? What are we going to read about today? Because I was guided to choose something from the wisdom of the golden path. Is there a message? What is the message? Something tried to come out, but didn't really come out. So what is the message? One more time. Oh, thank you. Oh, two. Okay. So the first one was Seasons of the Heart. Let's see if you can see that. So that's Seasons of the Heart. And then we have the Golden Path, Wrath. Okay. And then that's how we'll pull from there. So with Seasons of the Heart, this is a card that basically what it's saying is that for you to accept the changing seasons of your life. Okay, so they don't want you to fear your life with the changes that are going through, with the way things are evolving, because they are evolving, you know, in accordance with divine and His will and your soul contract, you know. And it does go back to what I said today. You know, you're on a mission. You're gonna finish this mission on your own. So you just need to trust the flow of life right now. You know, trust the divine, trust your spirit team. The universe is giving you, is behind you. They're backing you. They're sending love your way. They're sending abundance this way. You know, it's just telling you to recognize your beauty, hold on to your beauty, and just know that even with this new path that you're on, with everything that's changing and for you right now, that in this season that is with the blessings does come a few challenges. Okay, so there is going to be some good times and some sad times. As you can see, like, she's holding herself, so she's definitely in her self-love. She's recognizing her beauty, but if you see, she's kind of sad, you know. So it's just letting you know that there are going to be some good times and some sad times, but just remember, this is just life. This is simply the way of life. And you know, and this is also speaking of a time of letting something go. Time to surrender with grace and with trust, because you know nothing is truly lost. If the divine has something for you, if the universe wants to give you something or bless you with something, you're going to receive it regardless. So let go. Don't try to hold on too tight to something, because nothing can be taken from you. Things can be delayed, you know, due to choices or someone else coming in and delaying them, but they can't take what's truly yours. Okay, so there's nothing that you know you need to worry about. You know, as you go through these changes, it might be a little scary for you. Things are going to start to unfold through love and for your highest good. So just remember, um, yeah, you're okay. Just trust the flow. And then with the golden path within, basically this is just saying that this is for a card that represents like someone who's confused or unsure of what direction that they want to take. They're questioning everything. They feel like they lost their way. So this is a card that letting the person know that they don't know the right path to take, and it is letting you know that, you know, look into your heart, find your way home, and travel the golden path with them. Okay, close your eyes. So this person needs to, and I feel like this is a person you left behind. Okay, like you're moving on, you left it behind. Remember, I was missing the 4. It was 12:35. 1, 2, 3, 5. There was no 4. There was no Empress. Okay, the Emperor was missing. You walked away from the Emperor, and this Emperor, remember I told you the Emperor didn't do the work. So this is like I'm saying, this person feels confused. They're unsure. They don't know what path to go on. They don't know what direction to take. Um, they couldn't see. They need to relax. They need to breathe. They need to follow the light. They need to listen to their intuition. They need to listen to their heart. Okay, because if you see at the end, the sun is shining. So the sun is trying to actually, the divine is trying to show this person where they need to go. The sun is illuminating it, the light for them, for their soul, but they just need to look inward. They need to listen to the intuition, listen to the voices, follow the intuitive hits that they get so that they can try to figure their mind out, and but in their heart, and listen to their heart, because their heart knows what they want. They're really just in their head. They're overthinking things at this point, and that's why they're so confused. But they just need to listen to their heart, because their heart knows really what it is that they want. Okay? So yeah, I like I said, 1235 probably would um, show itself in this reading, and it does seem as if it is. I don't get those times for nothing. Okay. So then we'll get some cards here, and just a second. Okay. Who do I want to pull from? Let's get a. I don't want to do energy. I don't think I want to do energy. Let's just go ahead and pull some. Aren't these beautiful? Can you see them? My son got them for me when I said I was going to start my readings online, and so he wanted to make sure that he got something for me, like a starter card. So they're really nice. Okay. So let's just do some clarification on these seasons of the heart and the golden path, and then we may pull. So what's some energy? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe get a few energy cards, but okay. Let's do. I'm being drawn to this, so let's start with this. All right, spirit guides. Okay, my spirit team. What do we want? Tell me seasons of the heart. I'm going to do this 3 times. Nothing come out. Oh, well, yeah, something already came out. The Magician. So on my seasons of the heart, we do have the Magician card, and with the Magician card, this card does speak about manifestation and utilizing your skills and resources, and it's like a number 1. And remember, in 1235, I'm going to keep going back to that because I love the confirmation. I really love the confirmation of 1235, 1, 2, 3, 5. I remember I told you, like, the 1, that is your Magician. You're manifesting. You're in your manifestation stage right now. So the seasons of the heart does let me know that you're manifesting. So you need to really, like, be creative, work on whatever it is in your mind. You should be getting intuitive hits about what it is you want to do, what you're passionate about. Tap into your creativity. Start something. Focus on your, this can really go towards career. If you're looking at manifesting being self-employed or a job or being creative, maybe you want to bake something, cook something, sell something, design something, print something, be a speaker, just whatever it is, you're in your manifestation stage right now. If you want to manifest a new home, a new car, new love, you're manifesting right now, okay? Because you have the Magician. You also have the 6 of Wands out here. And with the 6 of Wands, that is saying that you have victory, recognition, and public acclaim. So you are victorious at this time. Very victorious at this time. So some of you, and with this being public, claim being a public card, public recognition card, you could be on social media, you could be doing something in your community, but you're doing something that publicly that people are seeing, and I think it's really something in your positive light. It really is in your positive light, because you're in your Empress stage right now, okay? So, and also with this, I feel like something's gonna be made known public to you. I can't make words out. Made known public to you. So something that's been going on behind the scenes could be with the person that you walked away from, in their life, or their third party, or their family, or something going on with them could be made public. and you're making something public, okay? Maybe this person lied on you, lied about you, made it seem like you were chasing them, you wanted them, like they walked away from you, they didn't want you, they didn't have feelings, it was nothing, and maybe third party or people are starting to see, no, that's not true. Maybe they're starting to really see who this person is as who they really are, and that this person was doing a lot of lying, manipulating, and telling false tales about you, and it's being made known public, and maybe people are really starting to recognize this. Okay. uh, what else? Thank you. Ace of Wands. Yeah, that is what I told you is uh, the Ace of Wands is creative inspiration and new opportunities. So you do have new opportunities coming up, like I said, because you are manifesting. So it's gonna be you're inspired. So again, walk into your creative ways. Whatever you're being creatively um, told to do, you need to do it. What else? What else, Spirit guys? Thank you. The Hermit. Yeah, this person that you walked around from, the missing Emperor, that's confused. They're taking some time to themselves right now. They're soul searching. They're in introspection. They're in solitude. They're really trying to figure things out. Figure out, like, I think that they're really saddened, even though we don't have that card yet, regret, about the fact that they lost you. They didn't really realize what they had, and then they lost you. And I think that it's really bothering with them. And things, I feel like this time, are not going right in their life. And they're just in introspection. They're trying to tap into their spirit. I think that they're praying. I think that they're talking. I think that they're sad. Um, but this person is definitely, doing some soul searching at this time. And I think that they've been called to do this. I think that the universe is really putting pressure on them to make a change. The Empress. Yeah, they lost the Empress. You were the Empress in this person's life. So they lost their abundance. They know that you are nurturing, that you are fertile, you are creative, and they lost you. And they dealt with you in their King of Swords energy. So this is somebody who actually was of authority and and was intellectual and had the power to, to be with you, but instead they. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Oh my gosh. Instead, they just didn't want to do the work. They just didn't want to take the time to heal. They just didn't want to do what it was that they were supposed to do. And so they just a second, guys. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. They want to come to you as a King of Swords. They really do. Five of Wands. With the Five of Wands out here, just let me know that this person is going through some conflict right now. So it might be conflict with their friends, their family, if they have children with someone, or if they're married, or just in a long-term relationship, or even just, whoever their relationship with, this person's going through some conflict. This person's also trying to overcome some challenges in their life. So they may be dealing with some addictions or some financial restraints they could be dealing with. Okay, but they definitely have some challenges going on in their life. And let's see, what else? Oh, thank you. 2 cards. Oh, no, 3. Okay, I'll take them. The Six of Cups. Okay, the Six of Cups out here, this person is very nostalgic. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about the times that you guys had. They also are thinking about childhood memories. So as they're going through, while they're in this hermit stage, they're really thinking back to their childhood, things that happened then, and probably things they need to heal. But with the Six of Cups in here, with them being nostalgic, they're thinking about, it's mostly you, like your childlike innocence that you had, the love that you had to give. Okay? And they're really thinking about that. They miss that. They miss you. And here we have the Nine of Cups. So you were emotional satisfaction for them. You were a wish fulfillment. And they lost that. You made them feel happy. When they had a lot of things going on, you made them feel happy. You completed them. and they don't have that now. They really miss that, and they're really thinking back at how you did that and how you made them feel. And now I think that they're really trying to find you in other people, and they're not able to. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. So with you, you definitely have new opportunities. You're ambitious, you know, about starting these new opportunities that are coming your way. We have the Three of Pentacles out here. So this is collaboration and skilled work. So it's that I really feel like collaboration is you. You might be collaborating with somebody because you do have the Page of Pentacles out here. So you do have a new opportunity coming. That you're going to use your skill for, whatever you, remember I told you creative, use your skill. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration with using your skill work with craftsmanship. So with this new beginning, I think that you're going to collaborate with somebody, which would, you know, really be with someone in your spiritual team. Somebody's going to come in and they're going to help you. Whether if you're trying to start a new business or if you're just trying to go back to school, to studies or something. And then here we have the Page, we have Three, and now we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is your stability, your security, and holding on to resources. So we have this. You're going to be very stable in this new beginning. You're going to be up. It's going to be abundance. You have the Emperor. You are going to have new love coming. Someone's going to come in the Emperor status. Someone who's going to be very respectful, a planner. There's somebody who offers structure and authority. So this Emperor you meet could actually be in collaboration with you to start your new business or start whatever it is that you have to do. And also, I feel like with the Three of Pentacles out here, you could, whoever you meet up with in this community that's going to be working with you, could actually, you know, introduce you to this Emperor. You might meet this Emperor through them. Tell me something more about the Emperor. Okay. So Justice. Justice is out here. So I'm going to read this Justice two ways. I really feel like with this Emperor coming out here, justice is going in your favor. So things are going to balance out for you. You know, you are going to have love. You are going to have abundance in not only with love, but in business and finances and just everything that, you know, whatever it means abundance to you. Okay. And also, with this coming out here in the middle, I feel like justice has been called on a person you walked away from. And so they're having to deal with their karmic consequences. And that's why they're confused. That's why, you know, they don't know which path to take. And they're dealing with a lot of things at this point, knowing that they lost you. Okay. So then we have the Ten of Pentacles out here. And with the Ten of Pentacles, that's your family, your financial security, your legacy. And, so you are definitely, you know, working on something that is going to have you very financial secure. You're going to have a lot of money coming in. You're going to build something that you can leave behind for your children, a real legacy. Give me something on the Three of Pentacles. Tell me something about the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Judgment. Okay, so judgment has been called. There is a rebirth for you. Clarity. You know, clarity is coming out of here. This person's receiving clarity as to who you are, and you're receiving clarity as to where you need to go. The trumpet has been called. Okay, so with the judgment. And so the judgment, you know, is the final decision. It's awakening. It's self-evaluation. So you've gone in. You've done the work. You've healed. And now you have clarity as to what about you and your self-love, your self-worth, and what you need to do and what not to tolerate, you know, after going through what you've gone through. What this person came in to teach you a lesson. And with this person with judgment, their judgment is called on them. So now they're having to reap what they sow. Okay. This person definitely, with the Two of Pentacles out here, would juggle you. They were juggling priorities. They were juggling you. What else? Now they want to come in as the Page of Wands. They want to come in and start a new beginning with you, but I don't feel like you're going to allow them to come in. They definitely want to have a new beginning with you. And they're enthusiastic. For some reason, they feel like this is going to come about. But, okay, wait a minute. Oh, so many. Hold on. This is a lot. This is a lot. No, I can't. This is like 10 cards. Okay, but this one flipped. But you're meeting them now, your Queen of Swords. Okay, you're in your Queen of Swords energy. So even as they come in and they want to talk to you and try to have a new beginning with you, with you being in your Queen of Swords, you're going to be meeting them because you're clear. You receive that clarity with this judgment. You receive clarity on them. You see them now for who they are. You see the situation very clearly. You're not confused. You're not in your head about this person and the games, the manipulation, the lies that they pull. You're not in your head about that. There's no cloudedness there. Okay, so you're going to meet them with your Queen of Swords. Now that you have clarity, you're independent. You're going to use your discernment on what it is that they have to say to to figure out like what is your end goal. Are you being truthful? What are you up to? Okay, so you're definitely going to use your discernment as to whether or not you're going to allow this person to come into your life to try to renew things or be a friend or anything. This person is in their Seven Swords energy, so they were very sneaky. They were deceptive. They were using trickery. But if you notice, they left two swords behind. So even though he was running with the 5 swords, he left 2 swords behind, and that's because he wanted to put you on the shelf. He was dealing with you being he or she was being very negative, very deceitful. Keep holding things back. Being manipulative, making you think, trying to get in your head, making you think, oh, no, it's you. Are is it you? Are you going through something? Whenever you would say something. But this person left 2 swords behind. And they left 2 swords behind because they always knew their heart was with you. They always knew that you were their Empress, okay? So they wanted to be able to come back towards you, like be able to have a foot in the door, like maybe put you on the shelf for later, because you were their Queen of Cups. You are very loving. You are very giving. You are compassionate. You're intuitive. You have emotional depth towards you. You're full of love. So in this person, and let me say something about this Queen of Cups. They come in, they are so full of so much love, and you pour so much love into this person. You saw that they needed healing. You saw that they were hurting. You recognized what they need, and you just poured so much love into them till they took your energy, and they received all that love from you, which made them feel better about themselves, made them feel upbeat, and made them feel positive. And then they didn't realize that they were actually manifesting off of your energy, because you are a divine being. You carry the unconditional light and love of God. So when they came into your energy, because we're all sense of energy, they were feeding off your energy, and it was building them up. And in the process of that, they were manifesting things. Their money was increasing. They were able to be creative, use their creativity. Their intuition was sharpening up. They were able to feel better about themselves, okay? Obtain things, material things that they weren't getting prior to meeting you. And this person started, and people, they start, because they had your energy on them, they start attracting more people and more things to them, to the point till they didn't realize, or they never stopped and to think that, hey, before the collective came into my life, I wasn't like this. They came into my life and things started going good, and then their ego started building up. Their pride started building up. So they started feeling like, oh, okay, well, hey, I'm pulling this, I'm pulling that, I'm manifesting this, I'm manifesting that. I don't need her. They want to sit you aside, put you up for later. Hence the 2 swords behind. And so they got to the point where you just feel like, okay, wait, no, you're not giving to me. You're not nurturing me. You're not investing in me. You're not making me feel good. You're not recognizing myself. You're not recognizing my worth. And you're not treating me. I'm giving you love. You're giving me your ass. So, you walked away because you're just like, no, I'm not going to do this. I know my worth. I know who I am. I don't need you. I don't look for validation outside of myself, because I know who I am. So you walked away and you took your energy with you. And when you took your energy with you, in the beginning, this person, didn't care, like, oh, go, because they still feeling high on the hog, because they still have some of your energy there. But then once you really start pulling your energy back and cutting the cord where they couldn't feed off of none of your energy, things started changing for this other person, okay? They, at this point, they're losing finances. Things aren't working out. The girls or the guys that were flocking towards them are no longer, because now they're in their own energy and they're hanging around karmic people who don't possess the love and light from God that you do. Okay, even if they're talking to somebody that goes to church, it's just not the same. Okay, they don't possess your energy, your divine energy. So things aren't going well for this person. Hence the conflict that they're going through. Okay, so they're losing things. They're losing things. They're even not feeling all that well about themselves. 30-30 when I say that, okay? So they're even not feeling well about themselves. Okay, so what else? The moon. Yeah. This person was in their illusions. With the moon being out here, this person was definitely falling for illusions. This person fell for a karmic that that portrayed themselves to be one way and then they weren't. They thought they were going to benefit financially off this person or people. They thought that they were going to have a new beginning, a new life, a new family. You know, they thought that the grass was greener on the other side, and then they come to realize that that's not the case. After, because your energy is gone, you pull your energy, and so now they're saying, "Hey, I'm starting to see things." You know, they weren't really. They're starting to see things weren't what they thought. Eight of Wands came out here. So Eight of Wands is this person wants to make. They want to move forward. They want to make swift progress, forward movement towards you. They want to come towards you. You might not be communicating with this person. Then their energy is blocked. You cut the cord. Now they realize what they had. They realize what they lost, and they want to come towards you. And with the Ace of Swords being out here, this is the truth. This is the truth. What I'm telling you. This is confirmation that what I just said about this person is true. Okay? Because the Ace of Swords is true. And they see the truth. They're no longer in denial about their feelings for you. Thank you. Just really jumped out here, guys. It's on the floor. Hold on. Page of Swords. Yeah, the Page of Swords. This person wants to come towards you. They're curious about what you have going on in your life. They know that you are knowledgeable. They want to go on a quest. They want to find out. I think that they're actually trying to get information about you, whether they're asking somebody, watching you on social media, spying on you. They want to come away. This is Six of Swords, so this person wants to move forward. They want to leave the past behind them and come towards you. Okay? They don't want you to leave them behind. So they're trying to walk away from people and things in their past to come towards you. But I think that this person is really trying to figure out how to do it. Okay, went through a whole time. I don't know if this is the end of these cards because we just went through a whole anything else in here. Okay, so that's the end of these cards. Nothing else coming out. So yeah, this person wants to move towards you. So let's get some words from this person, some loving messages. No, it's not my loving messages. Let's get some loving messages from this person because they do want to move towards you. They do see you as the Empress in their life. They do know that you were full of love, you were nurturing. They do realize that at this point you do have your guards up. And they know they can't just come in and just tell you anything because they know that you're intuitive. They know you're not going for it. They know they can't feed you a bunch of malarkey. And you just believe for what they say. There's no trust issues. You know, you're very clear about who they are. You see them for who they are and what they represent. You know that this is their character at this point. So they know, you don't trust them, you don't believe them. And they can't just come in and just sell you a dream, piss all over you and tell you that it's a dream, so to speak. What just run out? This person wants to move towards you. So let's get some words from this person, some loving messages. What just run out? I was shuffling and 2 cards just flew out while I was shuffling. Wedding rings and engagement rings. So this person definitely wants to have a higher commitment with you. They want partnership and union with you. They want, so this person may come in first, test your temperature, okay? To just see if you're willing to hear them out and talk to them. They may want to ask you out on a date or something. They may be planning something. They may be planning to offer you some type of higher commitment. You know, they may want to propose to you, or just simply they definitely want to take your relationship to another level. They don't want to be friends with you for sure. And this person does see you as wife material or husband material. You put it wherever it is, wherever your situation is. They know that there's a soul connection between you guys. They've never felt for anyone the way that they feel about you. And they do see you as somebody they want to settle down and spend the rest of their life with, okay? Is there anything else? That might just be it. Yeah, this person, camera came out. So this person's reminiscing. They're learning from their past mistakes. They're looking at things from a new perspective. They want to make memories with you. They're looking, if this person has pictures of you on their phone, they're looking at it. If they're able to see your social media, they're looking at that. This person is evolving. They're growing. They want to go to the next phase. They want to transition. They want to release the past. Again, we have a couple of things I hear about this person wanting to release the past so that they can move towards you and have higher commitment, level of commitment with you. And with shock coming out in reverse, you're not going to be surprised about this, because you knew what was coming. You knew who this person was the whole time. You know, this person is no longer surprised about anything, and you're not surprised. Okay? Talking. This person is very interested in communicating with you. Like I said, you might have this person blocked. Your spirit team might have this person blocked. So they want to come in, they want to talk to you, they want to text you, call you, email you. They just want to meet up with you and talk to you. Okay, but right now, you know, this person is not talking to you. You guys probably haven't spoken in a while, and they're wanting you to reach out to them. They want to reach out to you. They may actually pop up on you. Yeah, this person knows that you're soulmates. You are soulmates, and this is your life partner, and there's a soul contact between you guys. This person just didn't do the work, okay? But they definitely want to come in. They want to do the work now and come in. All right, so those are the loving messages from them. Let me get one. What do I want to pull? Let me pull a timing message, because this person wants to communicate with you. They want to come and talk to you. They want to move forward towards you. So let's get one timing message as to approximately when you may hear from this person, and then we'll wrap this reading up for today into the next reading. Alright, just a second. I had a backwards card in here, a couple of them, so I don't know what transpired here. How I have a couple of them turned the wrong way, but I do want to get them the right way. And these cards, forget it. They won't. I won't read these. If they come out in reverse, I won't read them in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna just read it as it is, because it's a timing card. Okay, so I'll take three timing cards. I know that you guys might be tuning in from different places, so, and then please remember that timing is fluid. So, you know, whenever you hear this message, by the end of the month, so it's possible that you could, and I'm recording now on June 4th, 2025. So it's possible that you can hear from this person by the end of the month. It's a 53, which breaks down to an 8. So this person is dealing with some karma at this time, but they are trying to find the strength and the courage to come to you and talk to you, okay? Because they don't know how receptive you're going to be, okay? Then let's see what else. Thank you. Flip back in. It came out, went back in. I mean, I need 2 more. 2 more cards. Thank you. July. You might hear from this person next month in July. Okay. This is 21, which is the World card, which speaks about completion, fulfillment. So this might be the time that this person complete or put an end to whatever they have going on, dealing with karmics, whatever's going on with their life. That might be at the time that they complete a situation, walk away from something. Maybe they were working on a divorce. Maybe they were working on moving. Maybe they were working on, maybe they were in therapy. Maybe they were working on getting out of an addiction. And then also 12 months from now. 12 months from now, could be like if this person does come back in, and because we had the engagement and a wedding ring out here, this person, like within 12 months from now, you could see that over the course of the year that you guys have moved into a higher level commitment, and you have maybe moved from being engaged to working on a wedding. Okay, you could be working on getting married at that time, or that person could use the year, that year, you guys could take that year to rebuild your partnership, to regain that trust, and maybe it could move toward engagement at that time. Either way, this person is definitely going to come towards you. Okay, there's just no doubt about that. There's no avoiding that. Even if it's delayed, they're coming. They know their heart is with you, and whatever's holding them back at this time, they're not going to continue to let it hold it back, because they're going to reach a point where they just can't take it no more. They have to come towards you, and that's just the divine order of it. Okay, so that's my reading for today, and well, for now, I will post another reading for today, but take care.